All right, y'all, so this is a problem out of the homework, and the directions are saying to solve by factoring. So let's go ahead and get started. So remember, y'all, when I'm doing factoring, I'm going to open up my parentheses, right? And because I have a 3m squared here, I'm going to write a 3m and an m because I know that when I multiply those together, that's going to give me my 3m squared. All right? Now, y'all, in my second spots, I need to find numbers that multiply to negative 20. So let me just think about 20. So guys, I got 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5, okay? So I'm gonna kind of play around with the numbers here and see which ones are gonna work for me, okay? Now, I'm gonna try 4 and 5, and I don't know how I'm gonna write them, but let me try putting 4 here. Let me try putting 5 there. Now, I know I wanna get a negative, so I'm gonna worry about the negative sign in a second, okay? What I want to check right now, y'all, to see, is there any way I can get a 4 out of this? So let's see, 3 times 5, that's going to give me a 15 with an m. 4 times m, that's going to give me a 4m. If I were to subtract them, because say one's positive, one's negative, that would give me an 11, and that's not really what I want, okay? So I'm going to take this out here, and I'm going to say, well, look, 4 and 5 didn't work that way, but maybe they would work like this. I don't know. I'm going to try. Okay. Maybe these are going to be wrong too. Okay. So let's see. 3 times 4 is going to leave me with a 12m. Okay. And 5 times m is going to leave me with a 5m. And if I subtract, that's going to give me a 7. That's still not what I want. Okay. Again, this is why we call it the method of guess and check. All right, so look, y'all, it doesn't look like 4 and 5 are going to work for me. Let me try 2 and 10, okay? Let me see if this is going to work. So I'm going to try putting a 2 here, and I'm going to try putting a 10 there. Again, I'm still going to be doing my guess and check method, right? So look, let's take a look. 3 times 2, that's going to give me a 6m. 10 times m is going to give me a 10m. And I bet you we can get a 4 if we make that to a negative 6 and a positive 10. There's my positive 4. Okay, so I want this 2 to be negative because 3 times 2 would give me the negative 6. And I want that 10 to be positive, okay? Again, guess and check is for a reason, right? I got to guess and I got to check. Y'all, I'm going to set each part equal to 0. Okay, when I move this 2 over, that 2 becomes positive. Okay, there's my first answer. When I move that 10 over, that 10 becomes negative. And then when we divide both sides by 3, I'm coming up with a negative 10 over 3. Okay, so I got 2 answers here. Negative 10 over 3 and positive 2. You got any questions? Let me know.